And we back! The last time we rebuilt the Boston Celtics was in 2022 when they lost in the finals to the Warriors. Since 2022, we have not done a Boston Celtics rebuild. With today, that changes. In my defense, I just don't be rebuilding really good teams. And they've been really good. You know what I'm saying? But this offseason was different, right? They made some adjustments. Your Holiday traded to Portland. Porzingis traded to Atlanta. Al Horford's probably not coming back. So I think this is the good time to rebuild them. And I ain't even mentioned the best player, Jason Tatum, is probably missing the entirety of next season with an Achilles tear. So I'm going to try to get them back on track. Leave a like, subscribe. Let's get into it. I said Tatum's going to miss whole season. This man is recovering so fast that maybe he doesn't miss the entirety of next season. Either way, we're gonna play the game as if he is gonna miss. And also, this report just came out 4 hours ago. Jason Tatum recruiting Damian Lillard to join the Celtics. So, with my luck, this man Damian Lillard is gonna sign to the Celtics the day before I publish this video. I'm gonna act like I didn't read that, and we're gonna rebuild this Celtics team. I can't bring him in myself. I'm gonna offer him the contract. He ain't gonna accept it though. Still a lot of players in free agency. In this universe, Bradley Beal has been bought out. That hasn't officially happened in real life, but we're gonna run it that way. We did download someone else's roster, so if you don't like some overalls here, don't take it up with me, man. I'm just here to play the game. You feel me? So yeah, let's take a look at what the Celtics team look like right now. Brown, of course, is the best player right now. Tatum out for the season. You know, we still got a lot of talented players. Our center rotation is one that we do not like at all. It's Nemez Keita, who could break out a little bit. Luka Garza, who can score in the NBA. The question is the defense. This is going to be such an interesting season. I think the coolest part about it all, though, if I'm looking at this correctly, we have our own first-round pick this season. So if y'all want to sit back and say we trashed this year, so be it. Here we go. Lottery pick for the Boston Celtics out of nowhere. But we'll see. We'll see. I would love to. I mean, none of the guys sitting in free agency do I be like, oh yeah, that's our starting center next season. So maybe we should just let Keita hoop and see exactly what he got as a player. That's basically what this season is going to be about. Like, what can Peyton Pritchard do as the starting point guard? Oh man, Anthony Simons is here too, though. Forgot about that. I think Anthony Simons is starting over Peyton Pritchard in my universe or my Celtics. We'll see what that looks like. But what does Baylor Shireman bring to the table going into year 2 or whatever? Sam Hauser, we know we already extended him and everything. But like Hugo Gonzalez has looked pretty good in Summer League. What can he do? What could Jordan Walsh do? So we're about to really get a better understanding of a lot of different players on our team. Antonio Reeves was insulted. Sorry. Oh, whoa. Brown drops. Pritchard drops. Niang drops. Well, Niang, you're supposed to be starting at the 4 for us this season, brother. How you going to drop? Maybe we start Sam Hauser instead. I don't know. This should be real fun. This should be real fun and real interesting. It's another one of those rebuilds where I went into it without really any ideas. It's like we just gonna go with the flow. So their projected starting lineup, I do believe I'm going Simons here. Because worst case scenario, Simons plays some trade value up. We trade him at the deadline, so we kind of need him to be the starter. Niang and Keita. Part of me wants to start Sam Hauser at the 4 because he just matters more to us. So I'm going to do it. Why not? Like, this is the year to be just trying stuff. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to really try some stuff. All right, J.D. Davis said we got to get your minutes down. Do we give them to... I'm going to let Luka Garza hoop, man. I think he can be really fun for the Celtics. First game without Tatum in the regular season is a loss, but Anthony Simons look good. I'm going to do this right now. I like Anthony Simons, but he is not a safe player in this video right now. I'm going to say nobody is. As much as we would love to keep, Jaylen Brown or Derek White on the team, none of them are really safe. You know what I mean? Like, no such thing. Only untouchable is the guy that's rehabbing that Achilles tear. Peyton Pritchard for Kelly Oubre. See, now they tripping. I'd rather just keep... now they tripping for real. This could be a really good Jaylen Brown season. Who knows? Not through the first 2 games, I'll tell you that. Oh, no, we're going to win the lottery this year. Oh my God, we're going to win the lottery this year. We're just not going to win a game? When's our first win coming? In December? Jordan Poole? Nope. In December, when is that first win coming? Derek White in the first for Şengün. Derek White in the first. You saw my eyes go that way? I was thinking about it. No. Okay, first win is against Brooklyn. Woo! Oh, and it took Jaylen Brown being Superman to make it happen. That's not a good sign, dog. That is not a good sign at all. So we're under 500, which is, I guess, expected in a way, but not great. We're going to take a look around the league. I think we need to do some stuff, right? We need to do some stuff. Bradley Beal did end up with the Clippers, and they're still selling. They still couldn't put it together. Are you kidding me? They even got Dante DiVincenzo on the team all of a sudden. Still can put it together. Okay, whatever. we're going to look for players that are on the block. We're in a weird spot where because we know that Tatum is coming back, there is no better player on the market than Tatum coming back from his injury. So in the world where you're 6 games under 500, whatever, 6 games under 500, you think like, yeah, just sell the people that you got. But we kind of also want to buy a little bit because we do want a competent team when Tatum comes back. You want to get right back on that horse and be like, yeah, we're contenders again. So we might have to play like the middle in a way. Like Santi Aldama's available. I wouldn't mind that. I'm adding him to the list. Screen, Kyle Anderson, Cole Anthony is available. I don't even know how he ended up with the Kings because he plays for the Bucks. Maybe they traded him away. Not a lot of people on the trade market right now. Cam Johnson and Jamal Murray. This team has been super underwhelming, it looks like. Jokic is even in the lineup. It didn't like Big Yoke went down. TJ McConnell's being shopped. Don't like that. Herb Jones, Sadiq Bey, plus one other, and Jordan Poole. Listen, if y'all don't want Herb Jones will come here, even if he ain't shooting it as good. Hey, man. Herb Jones will be a player for us. Our defense will be right back on top with Derek White, Herb Jones, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, and center to be named later. That's not that bad, man. They also got Jordan Poole, Sadiq Bey. Sadiq Bey ain't played in a while, but Sadiq Bey's good on a solid contract. I'm adding him. We might try to pull off a trade for both of these dudes. And Sadiq Bey just be a really good role player for us one day. Karis LeVert is available. RJ Barrett and Quickly are available. Not seeing much else when it comes to the trade market. Naz Reid and Rudy Gobert. Naz Reid wouldn't be too bad. What's that contract look like again? I know he signed an extension in real life. It's 23, 25, 26, and 28. That feels wrong to me. I don't know why, but I'm going to let it live. Chuya, Moses Moody, Buddy Hield, Paul George, of course. Kyle Kuzma is available, of course. I can't help but to think about the Pelicans, man. Now, I don't want to give up this year's first-round pick, obviously. We're a lottery team. I would be crazy to give that. Damian Lillard went to Detroit to rehab. Interesting. But Herb Jones is $13 million, and then Sadiq Bey is $6 million. So that's only $18 million. And guess what? Boom. They got to actually give us a player or another player. We got to get him something. So Josh Minot, has he done anything for us? No, is that answer. But they got to give us somebody else because the contract is still too big. Derek Queen is looking pretty okay in his limited minutes. Does that mean that Looney's expendable? Does that mean Looney is expendable? If Derek Queen and Yves Missy are the two, let's see if we can get Loon Dog, and then we give them the smallest contract, which in this case is J.D. Davison. I know they're going to say no to this. What's the counter? They want a 2026 first top 5. They're basically giving us 4 rotational players because even Jose Alvarado is rotational. But they want this year's first. I can't do that. Instead, can we do a Trailblazer second and an Orlando Magic second? No. They want that pick. What if I make it lottery protected? Right? Lottery protected. They want a second swap. Is this a good use of a first round pick? All of these dudes are in the contract except for Jose Alvarado. Jose's actually not playing good at all. That's option number 1 for a trade. I think this is just a bunch of role players that can help us. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Loon Dog starts to regress like crazy. I'm also looking across the league trying to figure out, are there teams just a surplus of 4s or 5s that could use point guard play? And the answer is no. Like this Aldama one is super interesting to me, man. I don't think the Grizzlies were good. We could double check that. But I feel like there's a world where we pull off something. Oh, where's Ty Jerome? He already got traded. Maybe Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler is here. Why do they need these 2 big centers? I don't know. Janai Broom is traded already. Oh my God, who's making decisions in this association? Who's making all the decisions? Because everybody's losing they mind making all these trades. I ain't made 1, and everybody else that made 6. So yeah, the Grizzlies are selling. Let's go look at this Aldama situation. Oh, Ty Jerome is listed as a shooting guard. Oh, okay, cool. So Ty Jerome is still there. Noted. Can I somehow recoup some of the Kentavious Caldwell-Pope stuff? He's right now shooting 43% from 3. I know his overall is low and he's 32 years old. But I think that his jump shooting might be back. It's a limited amount of minutes, but I think his jump shooting could be back, man. Is this better than the Herb Jones? Because in this hypothetical, if we did accept this one, there is no first round pick exchanged. And that's interesting to me, right? I want to keep all of our picks for the future. And that Herb Jones and, Herb Jones, Sadiq Bey trade, there's a pick in it. I'm going to offer this trade exception. They want Xavier Tillman to give us John Conchar. Don't really want John Conchar, I ain't gonna lie. I'm doing the trade. Santi Aldama is now starting at the 4. We're gonna try to recoup some KCP love, man. We know he gonna take his player option. That's fine. If anything, it's a tradable contract down the line. We lose our first game, but in that game, Aldama scores 6. Oh my goodness, he only scores 6. Let me get out of here. Hold on. All right, the Lakers back. Luka Doncic with the MVP. Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year. Tyler Hero 6-man. Tyler Hero 6-man. Who's starting over there? I don't know. Victor Wembanyama is the DPOY. Trace Jackson Davis is the most improved player. Shea is clutch player. Coach of the Year is Kenny Atkinson. And then Leon Rose is the executive of the year, I guess. All NBA first team, second team. No Boston Celtics, which makes sense. We weren't very good this season. How bad were we? The answer is 33-49 is the number. 30 games outside of first place. That's completely okay. Completely okay. Let's look at some stats. Oh, Tatum is back, baby. He actually played in a couple games this year, looks like. Oh, no, he didn't. No, he literally played in 0. Okay, cool. This is 2024-2025 stats. So Tatum will be back next season. It's like at the end of a Marvel movie where they say Black Panther will be back, you know? And they don't be lying. They do be back. Aldama, his stats look pretty good. KCP, did your shooting go down? No. Even when we got him onto the team, continue to shoot it well. Conchar, he actually played for us, didn't he? Yeah, he played a little bit. Not very good. He definitely traded this year. But let's get into it, man. Whoa. The 1-seeded Lakers fall. Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, and DeMar DeRozan. Oh, Kuminga's even there. And old man Al Horford. Okay. Even the Bulls won a series against the 1 seed. What is this simulation? The Bulls are in the conference finals. I repeat, the Bulls are in the conference finals with no major adjustments. No major adjustments. Other than Vucevic is not here. They're in the conference finals against the Raptors. The Bulls are in the NBA finals. What is happening in this simulation? Look at that. Bro, is that the worst NBA finals team of all time? 280 overall players? Just 2. Well, they about to get smoked, I think. Game 1. Yeah, game 2, yeah, game 3, yeah, game 4, yeah. But what a ride it was, man. What a ride it was from 8 seed to NBA Finals. A lot of GOATs are retiring. Sorry to see that. But this is the first time in a minute where the Celtics cared about the lottery. Right now, we're projected number 8. Let's see if we jump. We're going to slow play it. The Bucks pick from New Orleans will end up being number 14, so they did not move up. Number 13, how do I make this go faster? OKC Thunder from the LA Clippers. Number 12, supposed to be the Rockets, and it will be the Rockets. This is all good for us. So far, nobody jumped up. Number 11, the Nuggets miss it, and they retain their pick at number 11. So far, so good for us. We don't want to see nobody jump before us. We do see the Thunder get another one. The Miami Heat also missed the postseason. They jump and we fall. Dang. So the Miami Heat end up with pick number 2. The Hawks end up with number 1. That is the Derek Queen trade, by the way. That's where that trade pick come from. Ha. What a trade for them. The Knicks from the Wizards. And then we end up at number 9. We can make stuff shake from number 9. I did a bunch of scouting. Doesn't mean we're going to select number 9, but we did do scouting. First overall pick is going to be a guy from Lithuania, a point guard. Cool. Not going to try to pronounce your name because I will mispronounce it. John Gordon from Georgia, 6'4" out of Georgia. Oh, I feel like I've seen those before. No, and the average is 6'5". Terrence Green from North Carolina State goes to the New York Knicks. Number 5 is a big fella out of Nigeria. Number 6 is traded away. Number 5 has been traded away for Aaron Gordon. OKC just got Aaron Gordon. Wow. Okay, look out for OKC. If they weren't already a great team, well, here they go. 8th overall pick for Kuzma. They traded the 8th pick for Kuzma? All right, so best player available overall-wise is Thiago, Mr. Guy from Brazil. He's actually, his name is Thiago, and his floor is Thiago Splitter. That's real. That's real, baby. I wouldn't mind going big fella here. This other center I didn't finish scouting, but he had a pretty good ceiling. He's a smaller center, but I didn't scout him all the way. Good rebounder. Good post defense. I don't mind any of that. Next guy on the list right here is BJ Longley, who they produce. Whoa. Pistol Pete Maravich as your ceiling. And your floor, CJ McCollum, who is a long-term, really good NBA player. I don't mind that. Wallace Gray has Evan Mobley. Okay. And Phil Jackson as a floor. The Pistol Pete Maravich. Is that 2 Pistol Pete Maraviches? Yeah. That's a little suspicious. This guy actually looks like the real deal, though. 6'7" shooting guard. Y'all know I like the tall shooting guards. He's a bit older than the other guys. Nah, he looks trash. The ceiling is really high though. That's the thing. But for the Boston Celtics, Anthony Davis, Manute Bol, bro. If you're blocking not A plus, then no way you should get those comps. Let me see, 79 from Utah State. Shane Randall. I don't like any of these guys, man. This feels weird. In a normal rebuild, we just draft high ceiling and say, hey, man, in 3 years, BJ Longley might be him. We don't really want, I don't want this to be a 3-year thing for this Celtics team. I want them to be right back, because in 3 years, Derek White's overall is what? You know? In 3 years, Derek White will be 35. Yeah, we can't be doing that. We can't do that at all. It's a really tough spot to be in. I wish one of these center prospects we really liked, because we definitely need some type of center play. But none of these guys are jumping off. Porzingis and Enes Kanter, or Enes Freedom, but he doesn't rebound and he doesn't post and he doesn't do anything. At least some of these dudes have like rebounding chops. Like a center with a 60 rebound. Do you know how nuts that is? Oh my God. So the other option, if you don't love somebody in the spot, you trade out of it. The question is, dang, I forgot that he had a player option. Because in my mind, you use this pick and you use KCP's contract and boom, you can go get someone nice. But we can't do that because he didn't take that player option. It's after the draft. So we can't move him. We could move Sam Hauser, who had a really down year. The worst time to trade somebody is after they've been bad, though. So I don't want to do this. And don't tell him I'm looking. But I will put Derek White and see what's going on with the Derek White noise. Get the first overall pick in this year's draft. I don't want it, but I'm just saying it's a possibility. He's a really good player, obviously. Mikal Bridges. I wish I wrote down who was good and who wasn't good this year, so we can because there's a world we can be ultra biased. We know the Bulls are good. One of the craziest things you'll ever see in a video of mine. All right, I'm gonna do against what I just said. I'm gonna draft the guy with the really high ceiling, 6'7" shooting guard, Dustin Harrison out of Loyola Marymount. Hope that he has at least good potential if we need to trade him away. Don't love it, but it's what we had to do. We got a bunch of seconds here. And we didn't completely scout anybody here. So my goal is to just trade out of this. Just trade out of the second. Can we package 2 seconds with a contract? Can we package 2 seconds in John Conchar and just get off the money completely? The answer is yes. We're going to get Trey Leonard back, a guy that we will not end up having on our team. We don't want him at all. But we got it. Okay, we will bring in Dustin Harrison, who we like a little bit. Not too much, but he's all right. He's all right. Mostly a trade chip for the future. I'm going to say, this is pretty interesting. They want us to decline Jordan Walsh. He didn't really play a ton for us last season. He didn't play well when he played. Baylor Shireman didn't play a lot. I said he was going to be a little swing player. Didn't really play. I'm okay with letting him go. In real life, Baylor Shireman might take off this year. Who knows? I think it is very important that we go get center play. Vucevic, little old self at 35 years old, is sitting here for like the mid-level. He's not the type of center I think we need defensively, but he can play some Mazzulla ball offensively. I'm giving big fella Vooch a 2+1 with a team option on that last year. Vucevic is coming to the team, to the Boston Celtics. Vucevic, welcome. Wow, that is insane to me. Anybody switching teams? Luka. Whoa, Luka Doncic, welcome to Chicago, big fella. The Lakers. Okay, Lake Show, you lost Luka and Bron, and you brought in Porzingis. And Austin Reeves on a lot of money. All right, do your thing. Bulls winner of the offseason? Gotta be, right? You lose Josh Giddey but replace him with Luka Doncic? That seemed like a huge win to me. So the question is, how much will Vucevic drop and how much will KCP drop? Vucevic drops 3. He's still a starter quality. KCP drops 1. Don't hate it. Don't hate it. Now Tatum is back. Unfortunately, he dropped 2 coming off an Achilles. That makes sense to me. I don't expect him to have the same first step, at least to start. I don't love this team, by the way. You know, this is very early. It's very early on in what we're trying to do. But I think it's a competent team again, right? I think it's a playoff team again. We brought back Marcus Smart too. I think it's a playoff team. And then we got some tradable contracts for the deadline. We got some picks potentially. First game is a loss by 2 to Trae Young is gone, but the first overall pick is there. So Trae Young went where? Because I did see him in free agency, but I just kind of assumed he was going back. Trae Young plays for the Wizards. All right, Wizards. All right. Bub Carrington was playing pretty good. They replaced him. Colin Sexton over Trey Johnson and AJ Johnson. Okay, they got players though. They got a lot of players. That's a nice looking team. Maybe too many players, if that makes sense. Game 2, we win. Tatum will be back. He only averages 15 on bad shooting, but again, he tore his Achilles. Give him some time, baby. Give him some time. Jaylen Brown, 4-6 with a high ankle sprain, a severe ankle sprain. That's unfortunate for us. Sam Hauser's got to come in and hoop. Or we can go Tatum at the 3 and we let Aldama start. Bones Highland is on the team. Why? I didn't sign him. Are you playing well? Oh no, I did sign him because he's playing well. I signed him. No, we didn't really need that though. Yes, we did. Marcus Smart stinks. Get him out of the rotation. Get him out. Marcus Smart's trash. Well, let Hugo Gonzalez hoop a little bit over Marcus Smart. Golly, you cannot play worse than what Marcus Smart is right now. And we aren't good right now. We're a 500 team. But that is the first breakout game of Jason Tatum's season. Hopefully that fixes some things. Maybe he got his jump shot back. Let's see. Second game after that, 76ers, y'all know. Dang, they beat us this time. But Tatum played good again. Okay, that's good signs, though. These are really good signs that Tatum's playing well. I think we're in a very good spot. I was just thinking about it. Right now, we are 4 seed, not that far away from the 1 seed of Detroit Pistons, 3 games behind them. The reason I say I think we're in a good spot is because, well, I guess I haven't checked this just yet. 3-star value for Dustin. Okay, because he's a trade piece. Right now, we got some good trade pieces. Odama's injured day to day. Oh my God, it's not day to day. I can't even move him if I wanted to. So maybe we're not in the best spot. Because I was thinking in my head, boom, this is $37 million, $38 million in salary right there if we wanted to be real biased. Now, the reason why the Celtics traded all those, the Drew Holidays and the Chris Porzingis is because of the money stuff. I was about to get right back to it. You know what I'm saying? Do we win the championship? We go trade for... Dang, that's unfortunate that Odama can't be moved. Because guess what? He's not having the same year as he did last year. Still good, putting up good points per game and some rebounds, but his efficiency has dropped a little bit. KCP is actually shooting the heck out of the ball. He just don't play enough for it to be really worth anything. He's still our most movable piece with the rookie, right? So there's still a world we do some big, but just maybe not as big as I thought immediately because of the Aldama contract, or the Aldama injury. Let's see what else we got here. Who could be the guys that we are targeting to make this better? I think we should be thinking center. Big Vooch, he ain't hitting his shots. Actually, one of the most inefficient years of his entire career, if not the most inefficient year. He's old, though. I mean, he's better than what we had before, so I give him that credit. But I still think that the center position is the one that's holding us back. So maybe we make some moves. Domantas Sabonis is available. I just don't like his fit on this type of team, so I'm going to pass through that. Who else? Naz Reid plays for the Lakers, and they're not very good right now. He's not shooting it well, but it's a possible place for him because they're selling. So we'll look at that. We just run around the league. The center position is hard to come by. The players that are good centers are on good teams. I don't want to pay Bam Adebayo with this type of team, so we just going to move. Diabate, not good enough. Robinson Earl, not good enough. Sabonis, we already thought about. Karl-Anthony Towns, too much money is being spent there, and they don't have a good backup other than Brandon Clark. Naz Reid is like the highest player, the best player, but I don't even know, based on his production right now, if he's even worth the contract he's being paid. Now, it is just slightly more than KCP, so obviously that's an upgrade, but I don't know if that's the upgrade that puts us over the top, man. I just don't know. All these other teams don't really have a lot. The Brooklyn Nets are back, right? So Nick Claxton's not even really an option. The Blazers are selling, but they don't have a center. I mean, what's the other guy name? Hanson Yang ain't really materialized, so it don't make sense for them to trade us their 22-year-old guy that they just gave a rookie max to. Giannis is injured right now, so maybe Miles Turner is a dude. What type of production you got, Miles? It's better than what Vucevic is doing. The rebounder goes down between him and Vooch, but I don't know if that should matter to us too much. Giannis is done for the year, and Achilles get well soon, and they're selling everything else. How much money is it again for him? 25. That's basically what KCP's making, and maybe we can have them throw in more, right? Maybe we can have them throw in. I don't even know how they got Reed Shepard on the team. Maybe we can have them throw in a Ryan Rollins at $5 million or a Chris Middleton coming back, something like that. It might have to be Miles since they're selling. It'll be the cheapest option. Let's go talk to him, man. He's our Porzingis replacement, and we right back to winning championships. So KCP obviously is the one that got the move here. Money matches immediately. Obviously, they're going to say no to that. I wouldn't mind keeping Vooch as a backup. It's $5 million for a player that's not great, but still decent. I think we have to give them the man's Cade. He's 27. If he ain't producing well at this time. Actually, he's producing pretty good. Those are pretty good backup stats, man. But still, no. Chris Middleton don't play no more. Would he play on our team? 76 overall, small forward? No, Sam Hauser's just better at this point. He's just straight up better. I was trying to get Ryan Rollins. He kind of the same overall as Bones Highland right now. And last time I checked, Bones was hooping. So maybe not taking Bones minutes away. Yeah, Bones is pretty good off the bench, man. 14 and 3. You can't hit a 3-point shot, but he's all right right now. He's our mini spark plug. So we don't need that. Marcus Smart can stay around. We will give you a Spurs worst swap between us and the deal. It only takes one first-round pick to get Miles Turner on the team, and he's better than Vooch. Now we got a real center rotation. I like that. We still do have Dustin Harris in here as a potential moving piece. I would love to get somebody that can play some backup shooting guard minutes for us this season. I don't know exactly what that looks like. We got, I think, a bunch of seconds, right? We got some seconds that we can throw around. Yeah, but who's the trade piece? Is it just Marcus Smart in 2 seconds? Just somebody that'll give us some. I just aspiring contract shooting guard. That's all I'm looking for. There's Chris Middleton. Move Cash Money Chris over now. Detroit has Ben Mathurin and Karis LeVert. So them giving up Joe Harris, not too bad. He's already been traded once. He's getting traded again. Boom. Joe Harris, welcome to playing some backup shooting guard. Yeah, that's a shooter we need, baby. And then once Aldama's back, he'll slide into the backup 4. And I think this is a team that can contend, y'all. I think we right back to contention. Tatum is looking great again. And if we don't win it this year, Derek White probably has to get moved. I won't lie to you. So let's hope we do win it this year. That's a good deadline, I think. 1 first-round pick out with some players that we didn't really care about. And we get back Miles Turner. 2 second-round picks out. And a player we get back is Isaiah Joe, who's going to shoot it well. That's a good deadline, in my opinion. Shea is MVP of the league. First overall pick guy. Stojic is Rookie of the Year. Tyler Hero, 6th man for the 3rd time. Reese Shepard, Wembenyama, Risase, and so on. Do we get Tatum back on Josh Giddey, All-NBA? Do we get Tatum? Tatum is back on 3rd team. We not mad at that, man. First day back, first season back from Achilles, him and Tyrese Halliburton. I think that's a win for them, a huge win for them. Second half of the season to go as planned, but we are here, of course, in the postseason. That's 4. We were the 4th seed at the trade deadline, so I was hoping we would jump up. We did not jump up. It is what it is. I think we still had a chance. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers in the 1st round. Their starting lineup hasn't changed too much. They got Hunter starting instead of like Max Strus. But I think we match up very well against a team like this. Let's see exactly what that looks like, though. First game of the series is a loss. Game 2 is okay. There we go. We back. Yeah, and we took home court advantage back. We're up 3-1. They scared us with that first game loss, but it's okay. Toronto Raptors were the 1 seed. Quickly, Barrett, Ingram, Mobo, and Jakob Poeltl, which means, I guess that means that Scotty Barnes, he has a hand fracture. They were able to win the 1st round without him because it's the 1st round, but he's day-to-day. They take the 1st game. Hey, that's an L for us. If Scotty Barnes don't hoop, we gotta take that win because it said day-to-day, which means that he's probably gonna be back. We're already down 2-0. And Scotty Barnes, they got Dame coming off the bench. Cut it out. Did I not see that? They got Dame coming off the bench. All right, we took a game. We're down 3-1. Little resurgence maybe? 7-man rotation, man. Game 7s. You know what we do about game 7s, man. We got to turn it to a 6-man rotation. Jason Tatum is the best player in this series. Right? So let's show that, Tatum. I've seen you in the game 7 before. Yeah, I've seen you in the game. Come on, fight. That 3rd quarter killed us. All right, we lost. That 3rd quarter killed us. Dang, dude. Tatum was good. Derek White, you weren't the problem, but you might have to be the solution. Like, you getting traded might be the solution to all of this, which sucks, man. I don't want it to be you. Cooper Flag is an NBA champion. That was not, and not take long, man. All right, we might have to trade Derek White away. It's unfortunate, super unfortunate. Dame, I'm not letting you retire. But I'm just thinking about the rest of the team. The Bulls got back-to-back picks, 3-4. Jazz win it, and then the Heat are 2 right between that. I'm thinking about what this team is and what this team can be. I think that Derek White could get us some good value back. The Knicks were that bad. Worst team in the Eastern Conference bad? I understand why this team is bad. Giannis was injured. But the rest is so confusing. The Spurs are a very interesting team. As you can see, Stephon Castle's great. He's going to resign. Don't worry. And then Dylan Harper is just, he's going to be the same overall as De'Aaron Fox. So is it time for them to move on from De'Aaron and we become the beneficiary of that? The overalls are the same. Obviously, De'Aaron Fox should have, oh my, they only want a second. And they'll do like a swap right up. That feels nuts to me. But it's there. Derek White goes back to San Antonio to mentor some of the young kids with some basketball IQ. This is the way I'm looking at it, at least as of right now. We move Brown back to a 2, Tatum up to down to a 3, and then we just move everybody up. Aldama can start for us next season. Maybe he doesn't, maybe he does. I'm not sure yet. But that's the idea. Sam Hauser had another season where he shot it okay from 3, but not great from 3. And as much as we like him, nothing about his production makes us feel like he should be untouchable. You know, so maybe there's another trade to get a different 4-man if we don't think Aldama is that guy. Byron Cook goes first from UCLA. Nick Griffin goes 2. We got to pick in the 20s, 22nd. Scouting wasn't really a thing for us. I didn't know we had a pick until just then. So we still do have Dustin Harrison as a trade piece, and his value did drop. So that's not ideal. But we can use his $9 million with the $11 million that is Sam Hauser. That's $20 million. If we think that Aldama can't hold it down as a starting power forward, which is like, that would be a real piece of criticism, I think, we can go get someone else to do that. But we got to find somebody in that. Ooh, interesting. The 3-point shooting has been up and down the entirety of his career. I'm putting a mental little note. I'm going to put a little mental note in the back of here for John Collins. Did we get our guy? Draymond has not hit a shot in 2 seasons. He's still really good defensively. At an 81 overall, he still got A defense, A post, A mid-range shooting for whatever reason. Still a great playmaker. I'm just saying, he ain't the same overall as a John Collins, but he might be better for the team. Like, that's where my head is at, man. I cannot believe Denny's contract is this small, by the way. Like, Denny could be that guy too, but I kind of like the idea of Draymond Green right now. I kind of like the idea of Draymond Green, man. Can we get another asset back, though? Can we get this Warriors pick lottery protector now? Give us back your first rounder for next year, plus that Warriors lottery protector. Is that too much? And I'll give you number 22 this year. They say no. I'll give you number 22 and the last pick in the draft. No, and then I'll give you another second. Okay, all right. I was going to be greedy. We'll take one first. We'll give you a first. Deal is done. Our new power forward is Draymond Green. Did not think that was going to happen, but I'm happy it did. As long as Draymond don't drop too much, he should be starting for us next season. Still need to back up small forward, and I mean, Najee Marshall would be perfect. He might drop, but an 80 overall backup on the minimum is elite. Elite. Let's go get a backup point guard too. I don't know who that is just yet, but we're going to find that guy out. Chris Dunn, Marcus Sasser, Ben Simmons, Tyler Kolek. I'm going to go Marcus Sasser with some of that mid-level. I think that's a really good offseason. Wait, no, let's just bring back Bones. If Bones is going to sign for a minimum, I'd rather just have Bones. He was so good last year. Just keep the continuity up. This lineup looks good, man. This lineup looks good. I think defensively, we're going to be on our P's and Q's. We brought back Grant Williams on a minimum. AJ Lawson, I don't remember signing you, but I'm happy we did. Yeah, this team is going to be nice. Let me just make sure that backup positions are good because I know I didn't switch Tatum. Yeah, so glad I thought about that. And then Jaylen Brown, too. If this ain't the year we get another championship, we may have to do something really dramatic to this team. And I don't want to do nothing really dramatic to this team. Tatum might win an MVP. That's my goal. Tatum MVP and a championship. So I don't really want to do many trades at this deadline, but I'm seeing a lot of our core guys will resign. So Jason Tatum, welcome to an extension. Jaylen Brown, welcome to an extension. Miles Turner's extension, not as expensive as I thought it was going to be. We ain't even going to bring some of that down, because we know we got room for it. Welcome back. Peyton Pritchard, $13 million. Let me lower that a little bit, but welcome back, man. Who else? Aldama, we'll think about it. Draymond Green, we definitely thinking about it. He's 37, brother. I'm not bringing you back right now. But, like, W's. I think that's real good. I think that's real good. Hey, W. No trades, though. Wemby is the MVP. Here are all the awards if you care. The Spurs just ran it up. We do get close player of the year, Jason Tatum. Boston. No All-NBA for us this season. Josh Giddey just switching teams every year and making All-NBA. All right. We were the 3 seed. Okay. Thought we were around the 2 seed. We lost the last game of the season, but so did they. So at one point we were the 2 seed. We fall to number 3. I'm not tripping about it. We had the best point differential in the conference, so we might just be the best team, even if we didn't have the best record. Oh my God, the Celtics and the Spurs are so much better than everybody else. Okay, note to self: get through the Eastern Conference, then worry about them. We do have an injury. Vucevic is out right now, but it's day to day, so he might be out. He might be back soon. May not matter in this first round series. Let's see. Orlando Magic has Jalen Suggs, Anthony Black. Really good team. Really good team. I think we might be better though. Game 1 is a win. I'm gonna go to game 2, win that, and then we see if Vucevic is back. He is back. Beautiful. Right in time, Vooch. Game 3, we win that. Okay, Orlando, shout out to y'all. Gave us a game, but we are in the second round to go against the Detroit Pistons. Cade Schroeder's back. Hey, there you go. Asar Thompson's Precious, and then Jalen Durham. Nice lineup. I truly do believe our defense is just that nice, though. I think that we should be able to smoke everybody in the Eastern Conference just strictly based on defense. And we in the conference finals. So against, oh no, who got injured? Jaylen Brown. Only day to day, though. It's a bruise. Oh, Vucevic is injured again with a broken wrist. Luckily for us, we got Grant Williams and Draymond. I'm going to make Santi Aldama's backup position a center because he's 7 foot. We just need somebody that can play more center minutes. I ain't going to lie to you. But Draymond and Grant Williams can play small ball center. So it is a loss, don't get me wrong. It's not as big of a loss as, I don't know. Maybe it is a big loss. I don't know. Draymond should still be starting, though. We got the Cavs. They have Wiggins at the 3, Aaron Wiggins at the 3. Good team. Very good team. Are we better? We win game 1 by 34. Shout out to De'Aaron Fox, who in the regular season had a career year shooting the 3-point ball. A career year shooting at all. Like, he came to Boston and he was great. You know, unfortunately, he didn't make All-NBA because they just against us. Can we get out of here? We do. We lost 2 total games on the road to the championship. Now, this is where things get real interesting because y'all saw those Western Conference teams did not come to play. In the conference finals, Wemby averaged about 35, 13, and 3.5. He been him for a long time. They got Don connected to 3, Dylan Harper. This is like either Derek White's revenge or De'Aaron Fox's revenge. It's one of the two. I don't know who, but hopefully it's D Fox's revenge, baby. Let's go, y'all. Game 1, we win. We take home court advantage just like that. Aldama off the bench with 23 and 7. Triple-double for Jason Tatum and only 2 turnovers. Draymond Green won't score, but he got 4 stocks. Game 2, we lose. That's fine. We split on the road. We love that. We don't have a Wemby answer. That's fine. Game 3, we win that, though. Tatum, talk to me, man. We hit 23s in this game. Isaiah Joe hit 2. Grant Williams hit 2. Aldama hit 3. We really on some stuff. We almost here, baby. 2 more games. 2-2 series now. The Wemby, man, that line is nuts. That's fine. Game 5. We got somebody injured. Who is it? Who got injured in game 4? Don't be Tatum or Brown. Peyton Pritchard. Fractured hand. Broken wrist for Vucevic. Broken hand for Pritchard. That's unfortunate. Here's my remedy. We're going to shorten this rotation. Draymond Green is still going to start, even though he's playing through an injury. He's a soldier. Isaiah Joe is going to have to play some backup point guard, man. You just got to do what you got to do, Isaiah. Game 5 is a win. Wow. That's huge. We got two games to win 1. We can do this, y'all. 2 games to win 1, and we get it done. The Boston Celtics are back on top of the league. And the closeout, Jason Tatum, 35, 6, and 5. But more interestingly, Aldama in this postseason was elite. Retired at number 42 in Boston, baby, because Santi Aldama got it done. 17, 6, and 2 with the shooting splits. And in the closeout game, he had 29. De'Aaron Fox with a near triple-double in the closeout. Draymond Green gets another ring before retirement. I'm assuming he's done. No. He said run it back, baby. He's an ultimate competitor. And I ain't mad at him. All right, we did it. It's been 3 years since we rebuilt the Boston Celtics. We did it today. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.